Hi everyone, I'm Inane Babbler and welcome back to RimWorld. Thanks for checking out the video. Last episode, we continued to get our starship ready. We have all of our people getting healing enhancers, coagulators, armor, weapons, and we just have a little bit more to do with gene packs, and then we're going to go ahead and be able to start our ship reactor. We're very, very close. We have a lot to do, so let's just jump right in and get going on it. We have 1300 plot steel. That has been something that's been kind of keeping us not able to get certain things done. So we need to make sure that we get more plasteel. So let's take a look at the world map and see if there's any plasteel on the map. There is some plasteel right there. Each of these nodes is around 500 or so plasteel. So we'll wait till there's a few more on the map, and then we'll go ahead and go out with the little caravan. We have a healing enhancer right there. And let's see. So, plasteel, another plasteel seam. What did I just say? It's right next to it. Literally right next to it. And they're both. There's no hostile activity at either of them. So you could always check that by looking in the bottom left. It'll say hostile activity detected. So I actually could send a couple people to those two just to get them going. Who do we have available? Is Balakay still doing something? No, he's just resting. So is Humongous. I might send Balakay and Humongous. They're really good miners. Alright, so let's talk. We need to have a fighting force that's able to heal itself quickly. We need to have all the genes, the proper genes that we want. And the current stock of mortar shells and whatnot all needs to be done before we start the ship reactor, because the raids will just be relentless. Now the goal is to come out of the raids without losing anybody. The chances of that are maybe slim to none. I don't know. We have 21 people. We have one thing hanging over us that we need to get rid of. Oh, and this happened at the end of last episode. I forgot about this part. We're studying this corrupted obelisk. And as we studied it, we have uncovered an ability of it. Provoke the obelisk into duplicating a willing person. So we actually have the ability to duplicate somebody. I am definitely not doing that because I am sure there's some other crazy side effect. And so we're just going to leave that alone. That's fine. I could say that we had Tiffy was duplicated into somebody we named Doopy. But I don't really want to deal with any of this because Doopy currently has a crumbling mind, and that's a side effect of the duplication. So I'm just gonna leave it be. I feel like nothing good can really come of this. The only thing I could think of doing, and I don't want to spend it, is I could use a resurrector mech serum on Doopy. We could kill her and then use it. I really don't want to do that. If anything, I would just kind of I don't know, banish her or something? I don't know. I don't even know how we get rid of her. Anyway, to not get off track. So we need a few things. Everybody needs to be in tip-top shape. And once that happens, we'll do kind of a last audit. And then we'll go ahead and start the reactor, and we'll have 15 days of raids. It's going to be crazy. So I'm thinking, I have incendiary shells, I have reinforced barrel. I wonder if I need more high explosive shells, probably. I have way too many EMP shells. I have anti-grain warhead shells. That's good. I don't even know what the range is on that, but that's fine. So what we're looking to do is also reduce our wealth. So every decision that I make, I'm going to make with trying to reduce our wealth. Let me start my little world here. My little caravan going to these Plasteel. And who did I say? I said Balakin Humongous, right? I'm curious if I should send. I wonder if I should send anybody else, but I think I'll send just them two. That's fine. They're gonna take 4 horses. Should be enough. I think that should be enough. Plasteel is so 400 plasteel is 100 kilograms. Oh yeah, this will be plenty. Okay. So we'll send them with some kibble. Lavish meals? No, I'd rather them have packaged survival meals instead. We got bedrolls. I feel like I need more kibble than that. So I'll just take that. That's fine. Alright, and they're off. Okay, so goals. Goals are to make some weapons that we need, make the remaining helmets that we need, because we are short on helmets, the healing enhancers, the coagulators, and then dump the wealth of the rest of the things that I have in here. So, like, I don't need this charge rifle. I mean, I do need that one, actually. So I'll keep those. But, like, I'll get rid of the things like Nerve Spiker, machine pistols, all that kind of stuff I'm just going to get rid of. We have somebody in a Biosculptor pod. Oh, that's right. Maker and Baiko. Baiko is doing he has frailty, I believe. Is that what happened to him? Yeah, he became frail. That will make everything be 30% less movement, 30% less manipulation. And so I gotta try to reverse that. Maker, you gotta be done soon, right? 2 days. Yeah, you're almost done, Maker. And then we'll see if it will heal his nose or his torso. We have a visitor. She has a few items to trade. Her name is Moinker. Look at her name. Her name is Moinker. She has reinforced barrels, some components, some medicine. Look at Missy all grown up. Not really, she's age 13. But she's doing great. Alright, let's make sure we're on the right path here. That obelisk is going to be a problem. Let's just say it's going to be a problem. Okay, Penny. I think we're kind of at critical timing when it comes to getting our starship started, our reactor started. That to put Baiko back in to remove the frail effect seems like a waste almost, but I think I need to do it because, again, I need everybody in tip-top shape. Am I paused? No, I'm not. Okay. That's the other thing too. I heavily use pause, and I need to stop doing that, especially as we're leading up to the end here. Why are we not Why are they not getting these horses wrangled up the proper way here? Cloth bedroll for that one. We're gonna, let's see. Balake, where's he going? He's eating a meal. So if something's wrong with this caravan, don't know exactly what, but just look at them just roaming around. Okay. Can you guys go? What are you doing? I'm gonna disband this. There's something wrong with this caravan. Don't know why, but something happened. Quest active. Saving Pepe? Pepe. I'd say it's Pepe. Hornet, High Chief of Loten, says that his friend has been wounded while traveling. The victim is Pepe, a 17-year-old shelter child. Hornet has nobody spare to rescue Pepe, but says that if you can make it to Pepe's position to rescue him, he will join you. Hornet says that there may be an unknown threat. Now, do I want Pepe? I don't even know what information there is. Oh, no. And he's all the way there? Well, I can't just leave the kid there. Loten has nobody to spare, but I can't just leave him. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. But I also don't... I don't need him. What if he's awesome, though? I really don't need him. I don't. He might be awesome. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. Okay, let's just focus on what we're going to focus on. It's almost as if the game can hear me. And it's trying to distract me. Let's go. Full in. Humongous. Balake. And we're going to send somebody else. We're going to send... Isn't Pelican good at mining? Not Pelican. Okay, we're sending all the horses. The 4 horses. We're going to send 150 kibble. No hay. 20 packaged survival meals, just in case. And 3 bedrolls. So we're fine. Go for it, guys. Alright. Going to deconstruct some urns. Again, I'm trying to reduce my wealth while also increasing people's happiness, overall happiness. Another battery. Now I know that the more batteries you have, the greater the chance of there being a short circuit, and then that could actually really kill somebody. All of our wires are in walls, so hopefully that helps. And we really haven't had a problem with it. So I'm just going to leave that be. And I'm going to get that battery somewhere instead of getting rid of it. Okay, so we have another problem here. Look what's happening. Humongous Penny and Balakay just circling around these stallions. They're not loading them up? I don't know what's happening here. And they're not leaving and going to the caravan. Let's add an elephant. Just one elephant. See what happens. Let's add Longhead. Longhead hasn't been out on the road recently. I mean, this stallion is supposed to be pulled to the side. They're not getting him. Something is wrong with creating caravans. Okay, it's because of... they need to be unloaded? Okay, let's switch a couple of people to hauling. That may be the problem. They're filled with other things. But then why are my people here not loading them up? That's what they should be doing, isn't it? Alright, let's just change a couple here. I know it's kind of crazy. I'm just changing like 10 people to hauling priority. I just want to see if this is what the problem is. You would think after playing all this time I would know why it's happening. But I just don't know why Humongous, Penny, and Balakay, which are the people that are supposed to be forming this caravan, why they're not unloading and loading people as they should be. I mean, to me, it's worth just seeing what's going on here. Beep beep. I think they went to sleep. There they go. That's what it was. They needed the horses to be unloaded first before they loaded them up. Don't know why they weren't the ones doing it, but that's fine. We figured it out. We had a rhinoceros self-tame. Really don't want you, Mr. Rhinoceros. I mean, really, we don't. We're probably going to kill you. Let's see. Oh, no, we're going to keep him. That's right. Alright, so I don't know what the right number is to get our wealth down to before we start the reactor. I know I'm talking about it a lot, but it's kind of important. I just know it needs to be as low as possible. So before we start the reactor, we're going to release all of our animals. We're not going to slaughter them. We're going to release them out into the wild. I'm sure I'll have some emotional attachment or dilemma when that time comes, and I'll want to save a few to stay with us. But I think we just release them all. So that's number one. Number two, we're going to deconstruct all of our genes, because each one of these genes actually has a value as well. So like this naked speed has a value of 300, low sleep has a value of 300, and so on. And we have quite a few gene packs. We have 60 gene packs. That's 18,000 right there if they're all 300. So yeah, it's going to be good to get rid of all this too. We don't really need it. All right, so let's focus on, while those guys are going off to get some plasteel, let's focus on, oh look, we're really making headway here now that we have plasteel. We have healing enhancer, 2 of those, and a coagulator. All right, let's go through our people. I know Fluff has both. So does Howie. So does Baiko. And Daesh. Marak and Chakin and Maker is in the Biosculpting pod, so we can't give him the Coagulator, but he is missing that. Tiffy has both. Pacheco. Pelican. Glebe needs both. Install a Coagulator. Install a Healing Enhancer. Pompeyana has both. Missy needs both. But we only give her the Healing Enhancer right now. I think I might not prioritize the kids right this second. Just in case we get attacked. We'll give one to Bertha. Now, good thing about Bertha is we're going to get her converted over to Free Path. She's currently 44% certain in Super Spiritism. We're going to get her converted over to the Free Path, and then we're going to get her to become the new Chakin. So Chakin, if she converts somebody, it uses her social skill, and her social right now is 13, which is good. But Bertha is 19. So she may actually have a chance converting somebody like Tiffy. Again, not incredibly important at this stage, but we're going to continue playing on. So I think I flagged everybody properly. Bertha, did we say you get the healing enhancer? Yep. Baby's crying. Poor baby Pedro. Royal Tribute Collector. Oh, that's right, I can get honor for doing this. Okay, we are going to do this because we want her to be able to, Tiffy to be able to have honor. I don't know how much honor we get if we gave like 1,000 gold. Only 15 honor? That seems not great. That's not a good trade-off. 16. Let's do a calculation then if we're going to be stingy about it. Call aid. No, not call aid. Where do I see... where do we see for her how she can call in? Where is she? Let's see. She's an Archon. She's 15. She has 15 honor, I mean. Where do I see her different abilities? Her different, what are they even called? I forgot. Oh, the permits. How do I see what permits she currently has? I don't see that. Okay. I know it's got to be somewhere. Renounced title. Nope, don't want to do that. Well, I don't know where to see her permits. I mean, I just don't see it. Call aid. Let me click on that. No. Even when I draft. All right. Well, regardless, I don't remember. I don't remember how much honor you need, but when you like see she can call aid right now for an arrow drone salvo, trooper squad, cataphract squad. She can do all that, but it has a cooldown. If she wants to summon it off cooldown or on cooldown, she needs to use her honor. And right now she only has, as I said, 15 honor. Maybe it's under her thing here. Oh, there it is, under permits. Yeah, it's at the bottom of the screen only when you haven't chosen all of them. But now, all right, well, that's good. So pro tip number 189, if you need to find your permits for a particular colonist, click on the little I and then click on permits. So call trooper squad, call aerodrome strike, call cataphract squad. Honor cost if used during cooldown 8 and 4. I mean, I'm probably going to call cataphract squads. So I need 9. Let's just say 9. Maybe 13. Because 13 will give me the ability to do cataphract squads and trooper squads. So 13 more honor. I'll just go ahead and buy it. It just seems expensive. It is expensive. $13. Be careful with this too. So let me show you here. If you're buying honor with gold because you're doing the royalty DLC, you pay with gold. You see how much honor you're going to get right up here. It says 12. And if I give one more, now it says 13. If you give more than that number, you're just wasting your gold because you're not going to get more than 13 until you hit the next breakpoint, which is probably coming up any second. There. So 934 to get 14. And I know I need 867 to get 13. So you don't want to waste your gold. All right, hit accept. Okay, I think Tiffy's in a much better place now. Much better spot. All right, let me just get some blood from some people. What's Missy doing? Oh, she's installing the coagulator in Plebe? Well, okay. That's her dad. She's operating on her dad while he's in bed asleep. That's the other thing. Ah, I gotta remember that. We need to have a lot of hemogen packs. Glad I thought of that. Because for this fight, we're gonna have a lot going on. We're gonna need our vampires. Bertha's watching TV while in the hospital. Sounds like some sort of sport. Are you guys almost there? No, they're kind of far, actually. Be there soon, though. They'll be there in like 4 hours. These gazelles have just been hanging around here. Yeah, you kind of hear the TV in the background. Everybody's awake now, so they're making a lot of noise, but you definitely can hear the TV. Just have Missy doing all this operating work. So she's such a fast learner. She's already 7 in medical. Baiko completed her age reversal. Okay, yeah, I understand you did that, but I'd like you to also do your regeneration. Can we get Zach to do this? Pompeiana Stark. Why? No, she's not. Where is she? She's eating right now. Okay. Good job, Missy. You're doing great. She's doing all these extractions all by herself. She's almost halfway to level 8. How is Protein doing? Her brother. His learning level is 90. His growth tier is 1. Well, he just aged up, so. Caravan arrived. Alright, guys. You shouldn't need to really do anything except let's put down your bedrolls. You know, the bedroll actually makes a big difference. If we really wanted to go crazy, we'd make sure that they have things like a roof over their head, but there's 3 of them here. Humongous and Valkyrie by far are the best miners. But Penny is somebody who can kind of hold her own. And they're going to get this plot steal. Leave them alone. Very noisy in this town sometimes, isn't it? It's just so much going on. All the doors. We have some unfinished things around. Let's do a good cleanup. Oops. Like, I don't even know why this stuff is undone. Cataphract helmet. That's the sign to Pacheco. Here's Shaw, still roaming around. Her old monkey self. There she is. There's Shah. Where's Flea? Being lazy as usual? You can get up. Come on. Come on, Flea. What are we doing? You know, I wonder if the coagulator makes it so that we could actually extract 2 Hemogen packs. Because you can't do 2 in a row. It takes too much blood. So let's see. It'll give me a warning if I try to do it again and it's gonna kill him or something. It says moderate, so if I do it again... Nah, we don't want to do that. Okay. Quite a bit of Hemogen. 29 packs. Let's check down here. Can Chakin do this thing yet? Yes, Chakin, come on. Oh, she is. Please find a way to destroy this thing, Chakin. Alright, Chakin is able to convert. Let's convert Bertha. Oh wait, let me just show that quick. So when you click on convert, and then you hover over the target, it'll show you what certainty they're going to be reduced by. So in this case, it's 36%. The base is 6%. Using the convertibility multiplies that. 200%. Chakin's conversion power, that's all based on her social, to 274. So what I'm hoping is that when we convert Bertha and she becomes the new person that converts people, it won't be on 274%. It'll be way more. So we'll see. We're going to need 2 conversions to get her to free path, though. This one and the next. Alright, Bertha's certainty is now 10%. So certainly next time. Must be a fire in the other map. Whoa. Well, we really don't care. We're leaving. This is fine. Everything is fine. Tiffy's got her military out. How are we doing with armor? Wow, we only have 2 more cataphract helmets to make, and then we're basically done when it comes to helmets. But we are low on marine armor. I'm wondering why that is. We're low on advanced components. Okay. Got it. That's right. I want to put Baiko right back in here. Put her in the gene extractor first. Oh, no, no, no. Go back, go back, go back. Okay, this will leave her... This will get rid of her frailty. Maker's almost out. Great. How much you want to bet it heals his nose instead of his torso scratch? They must be done over here. No, they're a little more, 83%. Who's in the best shape? Oh, Penny needs some food. Just seeing if they deconstruct a couple things before Valakay's done. Does not seem likely. Because Humongous is eating. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll get there in 2 seconds. And there we go. We're not even going to give them beds this time. Alright, advanced components. Come on, guys. Doing good. Alright, so let me verbalize, whichever word fits, I guess, the plan. We're going to just keep stockpiling plasteel. We have a lot of steel right now, regular steel. It'll go quick, though. We have over 10,000, but it will go quickly. So we're going to get some more plasteel. We're going to finish all of our marine armor. And really, whenever we finish our marine armor, that's when we're going to then deconstruct everything that we don't want. And that's when we're going to start the ship reactor. Probably when I did say that I'm going to release all the animals, quite honestly, what I'll probably do is release all but maybe one of each gender or something like that. Just because. I mean, really, remember, once we make our ship reactor, we still have to build the ship. So it's not like the game's just totally just done and over. That's just when the 15 days of raids begin. Uranium. Let's clean up our quest list. Getting rid of saving Pepe. Hunting worksite. I don't care about leather. Wood, yeah, maybe I'll grab that. Distress signal. Nope. Oh, I didn't see this. Steel. Oh, there's steel here. I'll grab that at some point, probably. How many people are there? 19 people? Okay. Donkeys join. I don't really want donkeys. I mean, does it know that they're just gonna get slaughtered? Look, let's release them to the wild. We don't... Just go back. I know you want to stay. You can hang around. You can eat all the grass you want. We're not gonna do anything. But if you come into here, we're just gonna slaughter you because it's another thing to take care of, and so you can roam around all here and have fun. Plus steel pile, another one. That's far. Why so far? That's fine. Another plasteel lump right here. Okay, so far so good. Is this lifter idle? Oh yeah. Got some idle lifters. Huh. I'm gonna shut down 4 of our lifters. Why would I do that, you ask? Because they create waste packs. And I'm trying to get rid of these waste packs. More steel. Right by the iguana. Oh, donkey. You're released to the wild, but you're in our base. Donkey. Here, I gotta open that door or something for you. More steel. That's a big one, actually. I feel like it is. Normally the 24 titles, or 25. This one is... 26. Looks like 26, I guess. At quick count. Just as not a shape we normally see. Look at all of our steel. We're all filled up here, waiting for these traps to get sprung. Yeah, we are really well prepared for the raids, hopefully. I really hope. Look at all the marine helmets. So why is Protein... Can Protein not wear it because he's not an adult? Yep, adult. He's not an adult. Okay, that's fine. So we have 2 helmets waiting for you, Protein, whenever you're ready. Let's check on... Was it Daesh, the chemical fascination? They have a chemical hunger still. So maybe the amount of Psychite T needs to be upped a little bit. Are they addicted? Nah, not at all. We will up the doling out how much you can have. Instead of every 4 days, we'll make it every 3 days. And we're going to see if that has an impact. It should. We have 2 healing enhancers? Again? Just checking to see if somebody hasn't been operated on. Did we really make 2 more in this time? Oh, we really are rolling along then, if that's the case. Oh good, Maker's healing cycle has been completed and his scratch on his torso is done with. So now he's in no pain, because that was really hurting him. He still has dementia. We can't get rid of that when it comes to... unless we have a healer mech serum, or whatever it's called. Wait, what happened to his nose? His nose was broken. Wasn't it? Or was that Marak? Was it somebody else? Wait, Maker had a shattered nose and a torso that was scratched. I guess it fixed both. That's right. I want to make 50 shells here. All right, let's take a look, because I think we're actually done with one of our goals. Does everybody have a healing enhancer, or at least we have enough healing enhancers to give everybody one? Oh, we gotta give one to Zach. Jeez, what's going on out here? Oh, look at all this fire. Why hasn't this thing popped yet? We can manually pop it if we want, but we'll probably just let them continue to put this out. These donkeys are still stuck in here. Tiffy's trying to do this one all by herself. They'll get it. They'll get it. They're good. If they know how to do one thing, it's how to beat out fires. There must be a fire somewhere else. There's no way this is the only spot. That's fine. That will not really spread. And now it's raining. Okay, we're fine. Good reaction time. Could be a little bit faster, but good reaction time. Okay, these donkeys are stuck in my base. I've given them an ability to get out, but now, why would they want to get out? There's all this hay and everything right here. I probably should just kill them. I'll leave them alone. Right, what do we got over here? You guys done? Yeah, you're done. Okay, let's go. How you feel about going to one more plasteel? You good with it? Thanks, Balakay. You used to not be a team player, but you've really gotten much better. I hope I took my bed rolls. I feel like I forgot them. No, I got it. You're good. Okay, what was I saying now? Healing enhancer. Zach should have one getting installed soon. Fluff is doing it right now. Nice. Good job, Fluff. Okay, so let's check. We have one more healing enhancer. We need one for each kid. So we need 3. Oh, we'll trade with you guys. You have anything? No? Okay, see ya. So I think we only need 3 healing enhancers and we're done. So this should say 2. Alright, we need 8 coagulators. Alright, so we need like 10 of those things total. Coagulators and healing enhancers. That's great. Nearly done. Okay, so let's talk. We know we're gonna have. See, we have constructoids that like there's nothing for them to do. That's crazy. That's okay. Gotta keep them on standby. Anyway, so we have a little kill zone area. They come in through here. They trigger all the traps. They go back and forth until they get to here. So they get to here, actually. Oh, and they are are. Let me just pause for a second there. They will grab that or be on their way. Anyway, as I was saying, they go through all of this, and then they start to get attacked by all these turrets. Now, these turrets are not all created equal. We have autocannon turrets that have 40% armor penetration, 27 damage. There are also uranium turrets. Those are 55 damage and 82% armor penetration. Similar to the autocannons in that that range that you're seeing right there, I'll do it over here so you see it better. That inner range, they can't fire within that, but they could fire in that bigger range. So way different compared to, you see the change, the difference between the autocannon turrets that I have and the uranium. They're also much better. So I feel like I need to put them on this side over here. So that way, as soon as they come out of this little area, they get hit. Does make me think about these autocannon turrets. Like, why do I want these versus the uranium turrets? You know? I think that I should have a few. But like anything else, I think we need it all. I am a little bit... I don't like that I have my autocannons on this side, right here. I think that was a mistake that I made. I think it should be on this side. Can't move them either. But that's okay. I think what we'll do instead is we're gonna, you know, just maybe mix in some auto turrets over here. I think I'll do something like this. Yeah, no reason not to just do that, right? Because over here, I really don't. So why do I have walls in between here? It's because if one gets blown up, it does damage. So really, I shouldn't have these 4 here. I should only have a couple. I'll do that. That's fine. I don't really love it, if I'm being totally honest, but that's okay. I think that we'll be fine. This will be a spot where people stand. People can stand here if they need to. There really is not a great spot for actual colonists to stand. It's like right here only. So I don't really know if I've done a good job with that kind of defense. But at least I would figure that out while I'm being raided, and that would mean like if a turret blows up, I can go ahead and just, you know, get one or get a person to take place of it. Penny, why are you starving? Go get a meal. You're eating kibble? Oh, we must not have any more food. Maybe she'll harvest those for the gang. Yeah, let Balakay do their job and Humongous. Anyway, so yeah, so I have an auto cannon over here. And I'm thinking I should have uranium. So I'm gonna need them. One there. One there. Okay. Get rid of all these. Oh, actually gives me an idea. Let's uninstall. Uninstall these turrets. Actually, you know what? No, let's not uninstall them. We need 3. Alright, so here's in my brain, because you can't read my brain, so I probably can't read my mind, so I probably should tell you what I'm thinking about. Thinking of putting some uranium turrets over here. Then I'm thinking about making a little spot over here where people can be, colonists can be. And what that would hopefully do, my hope here, if I zoom in a little bit, my hope is that if I have people here, they can retreat to the wind turbines if they're attacking people here, or things that come out here. But if there's things that are coming through this way, then they can retreat into the turret area. There's a rhyme, there's definitely a rhyme and a reason to what I'm talking about right now. But where can we put some turrets around the base as like a just in case? Because there's definitely been times that we've had issues and know where to run. I feel like just putting one, you know, over here somewhere is not a bad idea. Just to kind of protect this area. It's not ideal. I know that. And that's not what it's for. Yeah, like just put a turret there. Who cares if it blows up? It's not going to destroy anything. That's fine. How about one over here somewhere? Because we really had an issue where people were coming in and we had no defense. We'll put one right here. Alright. Sure, cover that area. And then we'll put one in here somewhere to back up these mortars. Yeah, like right here. Fine. Great. I'm getting rid of this auto cannon. I'm gonna put a uranium one there. Major breaks, probably Balakay. Yep, of course. Pilgrims arrived. Oh, they want to check out the free auto pistol. Of course you can. Welcome to Hope. Alright, uranium. And so what I'm thinking is we have... Oh, a Mad Gazelle? What happened, buddy? Or... You've been just sitting here? You've been fine. Alright, well, Kate's gonna have to kill you. Okay. So I'm thinking is to have doors on either side. So it's almost like there's a room in here, and then a spot for them to kind of get defensive. How about some... Can I not put... I can't put... Oh, I can't put sandbags in between these guys? How about that? Does that block anything? Does that mess anything up? I don't think so. Can they not stand? Oh, they can't even stand there. Okay. Good to know. Okay, anyway. So what I was thinking is to have like a little room here. Sandbags, doors, or door. So that way they can come out, get behind the sandbags, shoot anybody that's here, and then if they're getting overrun, they can go through the door, buys them a little bit of time. They can come up this way, they can get back into like a safe part of the base or whatever. Come to think of it, I wonder if I should have a little transition right here. Yeah, we should, actually. What's an assault rifle's range? Is it 32? I think it's 32. 31. Don't know why 32 was in my head. Alright, so 31. That means if we look at our planning tool here, from here... Oh, plenty. Plenty of room. We actually want them to be set back a little bit. Let's go back to Pompeiana. Where was she? Accuracy at long, which is 40 or more. Well, the range is only 31, so why is it even listing 40 or more? That's fine, whatever. 78%. Short is 12 cells. Okay, this is actually going to be good. So if we did something like... Yeah, this is a good spot. This is actually good that I'm doing this. And we're actually going to keep these walls. We're going to need them. Thinking how I want to structure that room that I was just talking about, though. Because they're going to come right here. Let's see. I will make sandstone auto doors. We will do that. There is a vision. Trust that there's a vision. Okay. Yeah, I like the idea of kind of backing up in case of anything. Because what I'm trying to anticipate is I feel like what's going to happen is we're going to get attacked from over here. They're going to knock down these doors, these walls. They're going to blow up these wind turbines. And now then we're kind of like, we have no way to defend on this side. Chakin, can you study this? Oh, you already did. Still don't know how to deconstruct it though, huh? Okay, so if that were to happen, we need a way to defend. This is really just to protect them. Yeah, that works. Okay, let them build that. All right, we gotta check the map because there is. You guys done yet? You guys done? Yeah, close. Yeah, you're super close. Balakay, of course, is just sleeping. They all know how to play the same exact song. Oh, you know these things? The light balls and stuff? We can't use that with any of the current ideologians that we have. The light ball, the loudspeaker. So guess what? Time to deconstruct. Balakay's in a daze. Oh, because he ate kibble. I know, but listen, there's berries right here, so I don't know why you ate kibble. There's 60 berries, 62 berries. That was your choice, Balakay. You just want to get out of work. I mean, we know your tricks. Anybody who's been watching for a while now knows Balakay always has some way to get out of work, but then he works really well. Sometimes he does well on his own. I don't know. I gotta give him some slack, I guess. Alright, so we've talked about like fallback plans on this side. You know, if they wind up getting in on this side, I'm not as concerned. And the reason I'm not as concerned on this side, if we get attacked here or something, is because we'll have some room to maneuver. You know, if they got in up here, it's like, it's mayhem. And at least we have like a turret to hold them back, or at least attract them, is my hope. That they'll run toward the turret. So that's going to... We're not going to be able to cover every angle, and we just have to concede that, and that's fine. Humongous, why are you hungry? You just ate something, didn't you? Oh, I didn't realize it was going to give us components. Caravan detected. We're going to attack in 11 days. Alright, Maker. Set everything to your favorite color, which looks like it's a kind of a pink. Or a salmon, kind of. Major break risk. Penny. Well, I don't blame you. Go eat something. Maker's confused because of dementia. I really wish we had Resurrector Mech serums. Whoops. I think I am. Alright, let's take a look here. Let me just check something really quick. Okay, I'm good. I thought something happened with the recording for a second, but we're good. Go, Humongous, go. We gotta get you out of here. Okay, it's gonna be your job, Humongous, to lead everybody back. Because they have a mental break. Everybody's got mental breaks right now. Penny and Valakay have mental breaks. 1400 plasteel. 1424. 17 mechanoid slag chunks. All coming back. That's great. Oh, we have a healing enhancer and a coagulator. Ready to go. Coagulator for Eartha. Let's give Missy that healing enhancer. Might as well. They will not make it back before nightfall, but they will first thing in the morning. Okay, Chacken can convert. Eartha. Oh, she's about to get operated on. Can you make it in time, Chacken? Convert her a free pass right before she gets a healing enhancer. There she goes. Bertha is now free path. When she wakes up from the healing enhancer, we're going to you know what? I wonder if we should hold off on her. Nah, we'll just give her the healing enhancer. That's fine. There's Protein running around, cleaning like a crazy person. Wow, I'm so surprised that mechs just don't really have much to do. Gonna have Zach refuel all of this stuff. I'm not actually sure why it's not being refueled automatically. So Daesh converted to Free Path a few episodes ago, and she was always unhappy prior to then. Now she's always consistently pretty okay. We're trying to figure out her chemical fascination here. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Okay, so we have pretty much figured out that we have enough coagulators, healing enhancers, and all that. Next thing is the Xenogerms. We can't give Tiffy her Xenogerm because she's of the Wavian Creed. Who else actually needs one? If we look really quickly. So Fluff is ageless, super fast wound healing, robust. She's also attractive, great shooting. Howie has no Xenogerm. So we need 3 for Howie, Daesh, and Baiko. They all, they don't need robust. So we're gonna have to really figure them out. What's funny about them is they all have pretty good melee damage, but they're all not really good at melee. How about Marak? He's good. Check-in. Maker, we might be able to implant Maker in 26 days, and we may be starting that before then. Tiffy needs hers installed, but she won't allow us. Pacheco. Pelican. Pelican's somebody we could deal with now. Glebe. Pompeiana. Missy, Protein, and Palinus. We haven't done anything with them yet. They're going to be rough because they're young kids. Torres, oh, Bertha needs one. And Doopy is a clone of Tiffy, so they don't have anything either. So we need a few more. More plasteel. 7 patients await. Okay. I have Missy doing all these. She's gonna get level 8 in medical pretty quickly. Check-in. Where's that wood? Well, no steel. Oh, time left 2.5 days. Oh, we gotta go. Gotta go. I'm gonna send Kate, Zach, Tiffy with the militaries. Maybe we'll throw a Maroc in there. And a Howie. Ooh, Torres wants to go too. And we need some elephants. There's like, what, 1,500 steel? How much does steel weigh? Half a kilogram? Yeah. So we need 750. Alright, so we need a couple more elephants. Nothing too crazy. Good. There they go. Well, they have to gather it up first, but they're going to be going soon. Okay, so we do have to put these wires. Do we even need these wires here? Maker is confused. Maker is just having a hard time. Second time since he's been out of the Biosculptor pod that he's been confused because of his dementia. This wire here is really just a backup, looks like. I'm afraid to leave it in this room. Like that. I gotta do that instead. So it's in the wall. Humongous Caravan has run out of food. Well, it is a good thing then that they are 0 days away from Hope. They're going to enter Hope just as the other ones are leaving. Look at them right here. These guys are leaving. Zach and Kate and Maroc and Howie and Tiffy and Torres. And these guys just got in here, over here. Humongous, Penny, and Balakay. Torres is slow. Okay. Great. They're leaving just as the other one's coming back. What is our wealth? Our wealth is 880,000 wealth. 880, 676. 367 is from items, 408 is from buildings, and 105 is from people and animals. That tells me that I could dump a lot of wealth, but I won't be able to dump all of it, or even probably half of it, because a lot of it's in the buildings. I'm going to assume that some of that is in our little gene banks here and stuff, other things that we're going to get rid of. I don't know how much a cooler is worth, for example, but if I only had a certain amount of waste packs, I could probably get rid of some coolers. I know that would be overthinking it, so I'm probably not going to do something like that. What happened, Balakay? Your armor wasn't good enough for you? Well then, you gotta dye the new one. Got a match. There you go, see? You'll feel much better once that's done. I saw somebody else. Yeah, Baiko. Baiko needs to do this too. Okay, Bertha is up and around about, so we're going to make Bertha the Arconic Rector. Instead of checking. Couldn't think of her name for a second. Oh, I brought them all spectators. I didn't need to do that. You only need one spectator. Who's starving? Pampayana, how are you possibly starving? Oh, Pedro is now a child. Their name is Palamus. Baby Palamus has grown up and become a child. He's now old enough to do the following work: patient, bed rest, childcare, basic hauling, and cleaning. Has decided to be a follower of the ideology Free Path. Yes, remain a colonist. Alright, Bertha. We're going to see how her convertibility works. With the high social she has. It's been decaying because she hasn't been using it. Alright, they're at the steel mining site. There are, I believe, 17 people here? 19 people here. 19 enemies here. Did I bring enough people? Who knows? There's no cover here. I don't like that. There's a Grey Pol in this map also. Yeah, we really don't have any kind of cover. That's annoying. Is that cover? Let's be cover. Too close though. That's cover. That's cover. Cactus. Let's get Marak close. We'll get Zach, Torres, and Kate rolling this way. Tiffy's got to get kind of close too because she has the militars. And then Howie is the last. Look at all these guys. I know they're weaker, but they're still, still 19 of them. You wouldn't want 19 people rushing at you even if they didn't have a weapon. If you should fall back, actually. We are going to make them focus there. We're going to get Kate jumping. Zach. Zach's going to go to the back and I think try to kill a whole bunch of people. Torres is there. So let's get Zach to work his way around this building. Like this. Kate's going to go this way. Kate, Zach's good. Torres can help there. They're fleeing. Zach is going to blood feed on that one that's down. Anybody else down over here? I don't believe so. But I think Kate wants to get this guy's blood over here. At least that's what she said. Can she catch up? That's the question. I don't think so. I should kill them instead. Alright. Enough fun. Tora's got a little bit hurt, but that's about it. Okay, wait, what are we doing here? There we go. Alright, let's undraft everybody. Lame. Okay, we got a steel right there. We are going to grab some more wood. I know we're going to need it. You gotta always remove the roof first. They will always work from top down. So they'll build or remove roofs first, then they'll do walls, then they'll do floors. So right now I'm telling them to deconstruct all this. I can safely do that knowing the roof won't fall on their head because of the fact they're going to remove that roof first. This is limestone. We don't need it on the floor. We don't need that at all. Oh, funny enough, Torres is extracting the Hemogen packs because those operations still existed. Guess that's a good thing because Kate's drinking one right now. We need to send some stuff to the Loten and their camera pack. Let's send some leather. Okay. We're downed military and Tiffy, you're not healing it? Where's Flea? Okay. Any wall lights or anything we need to put in here? Putting this floodlight here will mean that... wonder if that would get in the way. But anyway, putting a floodlight there will mean that if there are enemies that come through these doors, I'll be able to see them, but they won't be able to see me better. That's why I have it right here, too. These donkeys are still in here. They're eating my hay. See? From roof down. Doing it kind of weirdly, but that's okay. You have to remember to remove the floors underneath the walls you just disassembled or deconstructed. Okay, we're about to leave. Each of these is 10 wood for each floor. That's easily 1,000 wood right there. My guess is we're gonna walk out of here with like 1,400 wood. Alright, let's go. Reform caravan, go back to Hope. All the travel supplies, the hemogen pack that we took, the cloth, 1,261 steel, 1,200 wood. Okay, I was wrong. We can't fit it all. But we were here for steel anyway, so that's okay. Bringing back almost 1,000 wood. That's fine. Great. Transport pods are ready. We got the Loten and our Camera Pack want to gift too. Camera Pack right there, plus 33. We'll give that one to Loten. Give that one to the Camera Pack. Loten is 100% ally now. Our camera pack is plus 99 to party. Dayesh is throwing a party in here. We still don't know how to undo all this. Deconstruct it. So we could kind of make this if we're under siege. Let's say table, couple of dining chairs. let's say a zone, stockpile zone. 1 or 2. Let's just do 2. Clear all. It's critical. And we're going to say packaged survival meals have to go here. Okay. I'm not going to put a cooler in here. That's not worth it. But what this is basically going to say is that if they have to be stationed here to like fight, there'll be food and there'll be a place to eat, because they get so mad if they don't eat at a table. I think it's a -3 buff, debuff, and it adds up. So they'd have a spot to eat, and they'd have a spot to kind of be out of the elements too if they needed to, and retreat. I think that'll work out. They're almost back. This helmet's almost done. I think we're close to having Cataphract helmets done. We're so close that I actually might just suspend it and be done with it. And build them separately if need be. I think I'm going to do that after this one's done. All 3 fabric cores are working on marine armor or Cataphract helmets. What happened? Shah is confused because of dementia. I'm sorry, Shah. 79 chickens. What happened to the music? There's usually music. Good, they're almost back. Alright, Bertha. 1 day until you can convert, huh? And then checking how long till this? 1.4 days. Inspired Taming by Pacheco. Notice how Cleve is repairing Tiffy's Militar, and Fluff is repairing her Militar also. Wonder what Tiffy's up to. She's meditating somewhere. Yep, there she is. How do we have an unknown bed? Where's Protein sleeping? Oh, right there. We have quite a few unknown beds, actually. Is that all Balakane, all them? Or, it must be. Too deep infestation. Humongous is, Among Us. We're gonna activate everybody. Almost everybody. Not Torres. Torres is having a rough time right now. We don't want her to break. Missy could use some experience. Howie is not in a good mood. Why is that? Why is Howie not in a good mood? What happened, Howie? You slept outside? You slept on the ground? Well, why? Where's your bed? I guess we'll have to deal with you later, Howie. Alright. Fluff. Dayesh, you need a new weapon. How could not have a shield belt? Oh, he does. Okay. Now they're gonna come all out over here. You don't want to put the Mills was right there. Put Zach there. Pelican's gonna get hit right now. Okay. They're gonna pop out any second. I think I have a pretty good setup here. Good job, guys. Who got hurt? I did say Pelican was getting hurt, didn't I? Yeah, this got hit by the Mega Spider. Tiffy, you should be the one repairing your villagers, Tiffy. I don't think that's very nice. You letting everybody else do your repairs for you. I guess she's pretty good at repairing. Ah, the beds got messed up. That's what happened. Okay, you're almost done repairing this one. Manipulation's at 35, 38, 45. Oh wow, did you see that? Pelican, I don't even know if they went to the hospital, but they got fully healed because they had the healing enhancer. That was good. Good to see in practice. Alright, Tiffy, you... Oh yeah, that's right. You need to be assigned to this bedroom. Palamus. Don't know what made you think. You weren't thinking it, I think that's what happened there. Fluff's got her bedroom with Shaw. Yeah, everybody else should be fine. Okay. They're all going to recharge. Oh, that's right. I forgot we had this little paramedic guy. We should make sure he's activated next time to see what he does in battle. If he drags people off, or if he... Well, he wouldn't actually, because nobody got hurt that bad. This thing's gonna die on its own, so we don't even need to kill it, but Kate told me she just can't stand to look at it while she's mining. And actually, you can go back and check if you want, but for a split second, maybe 2 seconds, it actually woke up from being downed and was about to go attack Kate. So it's a good thing she took the initiative. Alright, let's see the obelisk. 21 hours. Bertha, when can you convert somebody? 14 hours. Alright, I want to see how that works. Eagerly anticipating it. What a busy base. You know, one day when we launch this rocket, this starship, this base is going to be completely empty. Whoever happens to stumble upon this base is going to be very lucky. We have 12,000 steel, even though we've been making components this whole time. Good job, Fluff. Went right back to it. I was worrying about that one, wondering about it. Because she had about 175 work, then she went and had lunch, and now she's back at it. Psychic ship. A large piece of an ancient ship has crashed nearby. Your colonists can feel it in the back of their mind, exhorting unspeakable acts. It must have an onboard machine persona with psychic projection ability, and this persona is not friendly. Destroy it as soon as possible, but beware, it will probably defend itself. Let's see what's coming in here. Oh, wow, okay. Well, that's something. It affects females by 14 debuff, a mood debuff of 14. One of these guys waking up, they're not going to. Okay. Well, we'll see how that works out. Oh, I guess we're killing some chickens. Oh yeah, they're gonna kill like 10 more chickens. The way it goes. How about this thing? Can be studied in 13 hours. Bertha. Can't wait till you can try to convert somebody. Who are we gonna convert? Let's not dilly-dally on that. Do we want Kate, Tiffy, Torres, or Doopy? I think Tiffy. The reason I want Tiffy is because I want to give her genes. She won't take them now since she's the Wavian Creed. And we got Palamus. He is... His first name is Pedro, but we'll see what nickname he gives himself. He doesn't know how to do anything. Look at this. Shooting, melee, and social. He doesn't have any skills at all. He's 3 years old. He should at least know how to shoot a gun. Maybe cook like a... something basic. Construction? He hasn't played with any kind of Legos or anything? He's 0 in everything. In some things he's like just disabled. He can't even do it. Alright, so social, melee, and shooting. So he really can't do anything. That's okay. I was just kidding with you, Pedro. You can haul and you can clean. How about you just clean for now, though? Because hauling, you really can't carry anything. Probably don't really have that much weight you can carry. You can only carry 26. All right. 3 hours till Bertha can do her thing. When do they have to death rest, Kate? And oh, Kate, you need to change your style here. You have to change it to your favorite color. There you go. All right, let's discover this together. See what her effectiveness is going to be on somebody like Tiffy. Zoom, convert, hover over Tiffy. 12%. So her base is 6%. Using the convertibility is 200, and Bertha's conversion power is 375. I don't remember because it was like an hour and a half ago, but I do think that Chacken's conversion power was 274, possibly. So this is now going to be a certainty reduction of 12%. So we're going to take care of that. So that's how you would figure that out. Now you can do this every 3 days. Then you go to Tiffy. You go to her social. Hover over Wavy and Creed. And it shows change per day due to mood. So the better their mood, the more they gain back their certainty. Since she's in a really good mood, she's going to get back 2.9. It may waver a little bit. Maybe it'll be closer to 2.5 or whatever, but just say 2.5 on average. So after 3 days, she's going to have 7.5 regained and only had 12% reduced. So that's a 4.5% net. A 4.5% net reduction in her certainty every 3 days. That'll take like 3 months, maybe 80 something days to get her to convert. But we're going to use the big conversion ability up here for Free Path, the conversion ritual, and we can do that once every 30 days. So I actually think that within a month we can convert her. So we'll see where that lands and how close we are. But if we're not at all close to converting her, we're just going to go ahead and make sure that she doesn't get the genes, but we're going to have to start that ship reactor. We're not going to wait for just that. Let's put it that way. Okay. Now we have a threat over this way. Not great. These centipede gunners are pretty good. I think they're really vulnerable to melee. But that's fine. And we're looking good. Who else? Marak needs to come up here. Making sure everybody gets their armor colored. Awesome. That's one way to tell when they just picked up something new. Okay, well we have a lot of weapons. We are really, we got another coagulator here. And Marak's already starting on another healing enhancer. We have advanced components going. We have cataphract helmets being made. More advanced components going. Charge rifles being made. We have 2 more charge rifles we're going to make. And then we'll have quite a few in storage here. We'll get rid of some other things that we don't need. Like this bolt action rifle. That is antiquated for our purposes. We have a sniper rifle right above it that we can just use instead. These nerve spikers. We have 5 of them. We're going to get rid of those. We don't need those either. We're not looking to stun people or or do anything like that. We'll just kill them instead now. And they're not really worth a lot of money, but we're still going to get rid of them. And we've set up a little bit of a defense here. A place to eat and some packaged survival meals that will remain here and secure. The goal for this room in particular is after they come through this maze and they come out over here, our enemies come out over here, all of our turrets are going to attack them, hit them from all different angles. We can have people in this room pop out 9 wide, attack them as well. If they are going to get overrun, they can retreat into this room. They'll have a door in between them, so that'll help them, give them a little time to escape and run up. Same thing on this end. If the enemy gets through this side, they'll be able to pop out of the room this way and go ahead and go behind these sandbags and attack that way. I think there's one modification I can actually make to this to make this more beneficial. It may be a little bit unnecessary, but if I put like a door there instead, deconstruct that wall, deconstruct that door. I was gonna say they could run up this hallway either way, but we're not gonna do that. It's fine. If we're getting attacked from this side, we'll be able to just run through here and figure it out. Because we won't get hit by these, so we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll actually be okay because these won't shoot in that direction. Okay, anyway, so that is good progress. We also had Maker get all fixed up. Baiko is back in here getting something fixed up there. Frailty fixed up, actually. Almost everybody has a healing enhancer or a coagulator. Here's another coagulator waiting to be done and installed. But of course, we're throwing a curveball. We have a psychic droner here that is making females upset, and we have 7 centipede gunner blaster people, mechs here, that we need to take care of. Last thing to check would be our corrupted obelisk. We're going to send Chakin on down, because this thing, we need to get rid of it. We need to get it deconstructed. It's going to do bad things. So let's see what happens. Oh. Tiffy wanted to research that. I'm sorry, Tiffy, but your intellect is 7. Chakin's is 18. We have to figure out a way to get rid of this thing. Come on, Chakin, please have a breakthrough. Nope. Maybe. Better luck next time. Alright, well, we're going to find out what happens next time, because this episode is done. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more inane babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.